If you're taking the SAT or ACT and these kind of problems scare you, don't worry, I got you. So the problem says if x is greater than 3, which of the following is equivalent to 1 over x plus 2 plus 1 over x plus 3? So there are a couple of ways to do this kind of problem, but what I'm going to do, just to make it easy for everybody, is I'm going to pick a number for x and I'm just going to plug it in to my fraction here and see what we get once we simplify. Okay, so if we know that x has to be greater than 3, I'm just going to let x equal 4, and I'm going to plug in 4 every place that we see x. So if we do that, we'll have 1 over 4 plus 2 plus 1 over 4 plus 3. So now we can simplify that to 1 over 6 plus 1 over 7. So now in order to add these fractions, we have to have a common denominator. I know that in order to get that common denominator, we're going to need to multiply both fractions to get 42 on the bottom. So the way that we do that is for 1 over 6, we're going to multiply by 7 over 7 because you have to multiply by 1. And then on the right, we're going to multiply by 6 over 6. So we're still multiplying by 1, we're just using a slightly different fraction in order to get the same denominator. So once I do that, I'll have 1 over 7 times 1 is 7 over 7 times 6 is 42 plus 1 times 6 is 6 over 7 times 6 is 42. And then we can simplify this to 1 over 13 over 42. Now, I still don't like the way that this looks, and so this is really the same thing as doing 1 divided by 13 over 42. And whenever we're dividing by a fraction, we can just use keep, change, flip. So we're going to keep 1, change division to multiplication, and multiply by the flipped fraction, which is 42 over 13. And then obviously anything times 1 is just whatever you're multiplying by. So up here at the top, I'm going to write 42 over 13. So now we're going to do that same thing with our answer choices. We're going to plug in 4 for x every time we see it. So let's start with letter A. So we'll have 2 times 4 plus 5 over 4 squared plus 5 times 4 plus 6. So if we simplify this, on top we'll have 2 times 4, which is 8, plus 5 is 13. And then on bottom, 4 squared is 16, plus 5 times 4 is 20, plus 6. And then if we take that one step further, we'll get 13 over 16 plus 20 is 36, plus 6 is 42. So we get 13 over 42, which is the reciprocal of what we're actually looking for, 42 over 13. So letter A is not correct. Now for letter B, we can already see that it's actually the reciprocal of letter A. So 2x plus 5 is on bottom, and letter A, it was on top. And then x squared plus 5x plus 6 is now on top when it was on the bottom for letter A. So if A was equal to 13 over 42, and we plug in 4 for x, obviously we're going to get the reciprocal of 13 over 42, which is 42 over 13. Okay? They're the same expressions, we just flipped them now. So rather than doing all that math again, I'm going to go straight to the answer of 42 over 13. And since that matches what we got up here, I'm confident in saying that letter B is our answer.